like I said, if you guys want to see me open up 100,000 seed nests, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know by leaving a like. If this gets 1,000 likes, 1,000 likes, I will start buying the seed nests right now, or the mole parts. I'll get some other people to help me buy some mole parts, and we'll try and get this 100,000 bird nest thing done ASAP. Right, so as you've just seen, boys, I did agree to do 100,000 seed nests as an opening video. That means I'm going to need about 115 to 120,000 mole parts. And I could only buy them at 50 a time. So I'm going to need your help with it, guys. So what I'm going to do, at some point in the next week, I'm going to organize a time to buy mole parts off the viewers. If you guys want to help out with this, I'm going to be buying them for mid price. I just want to make that very clear. I'm not going to be buying them for any higher than mid, because I don't want to lose money on top of this. And also, just because I know there's going to be those fucking freaks in the comment section that are like, you're just doing this to merch your viewers. You just want to make money off your viewers. I'm going to buy them for mid so I don't lose money. And any money that I make on it, I'm going to give away. So people can't fucking accuse me of trying to merch my viewers. I just want to do this for the 100 seed nest opening. So if you guys want to help out and you want to buy some mole parts, chuck in an offer for 1,000 of each part or 500 of each part, whatever you can afford. And then in a week's time, I'm going to be buying all of the mole parts for mid price off you guys. I'll let you guys know in a future video where that's going to be and what time. But yeah, if you chuck in an offer, I guarantee I will 100% buy them for mid price. So we should get the 120,000 mole parts or whatever I need. So if you guys want to help out with that, that would be awesome. That being said, let's crack into today's video. So this year I'm going to be doing a few different videos. Number one's going to be loot from 3 months of PVM, then 6 months, and then a whole year. Now, in order to keep track of this properly, I'm going to have to reset my streaks. I think I've already done about 150 Zilliana kills, but let's go ahead and reset the streak, and we'll just keep track of that. We're going to reset the streak on every single boss, so that whatever kills we do this year, we can keep track of easily. Let's reset the streak on those. Even when it's on. Yep, 100%. Perfect. Vorkar, Theater of Blood, beautiful. So I'm gonna look to do a lot of PVM this year. I want to try and maybe get let's say 500 chambers out the way, at least 200 Theater of Blood. I want to do 1,000 Vorkar, 1,000 Zulrah, and then obviously we're going to be doing every single boss in here, learning how to do them. So hopefully we can make a decent amount of cash and see how many of each boss we kill each year. Well, this year. Alrighty, fellas, we are 3 months into the year. I'll show you guys a little clip of the start of the year when I like reset all my streaks and stuff and had my loot tab completely empty. But the goal of this year was to just track all of the loot that I managed to make. So what we're going to do now is go over 3 months of loot. I said in the original intro to this video, I'm not going to be tracking the big drops, right? Because if I track the big drops, then I'm never going to have any coins. I need things to sell to, you know, pay for supplies and stuff like that. And like, we know that the big drops come, and you guys would see all of the big drops in my other videos. Anytime I get a big drop, it's always in a video. So you guys would know all the big drops that I have already. What today's video is going to be is just going over like the regular loot that you managed to make over the course of PVMing. So we're going to go through all the bosses I killed, how many of each we killed, and all of the loot we managed to obtain over the course of all of my accounts. But for the most part, all of the loot for the bossing is on this account. I've kept it all on here because obviously my other account is being used for a different series at the moment. We're not going to fuck around, boys. Let's go ahead and jump straight on into it. Boom, there it is, boys. There is the loot tab. We're just going to go through and sort of like explain where all of these things come from, I suppose. All of these herbs and shit come from obviously Zulrah and Chambers of Xeric. We got a lot of KC there this year. I imagine so. I haven't even checked my KC at the moment. But yeah, we get a lot of these herbs and shit from Chambers. And I think all the clean ones come from Zulrah. Chaos runes come from Zulrah as well. And then obviously I use a bunch of death and blood runes. Lord runes, I'm pretty sure all come from Zulrah. Souls come from the Chambers of Xeric. Wrath runes coming in from Vorkarth. A lot of pure essence coming in from the Chambers as well. Look at all these ores and shit that you get just from PVMing. Like, it must be so fucking easy to be an Iron Man these days. Because, like, how much fucking XP is that banked? And I've not even been PVMing hardcore, you know? I've just been sort of doing it. So, yeah, not too bad at all. These Superior Dragon Bones did not come from Vorkarth. I PK'd these Superior Dragon Bones. So, let's just pretend these and these don't exist. They didn't come from PVM in this year. They came from PKing. 1,000 dynamite coming from the Chambers. A lot of loot coming in from Rune Dragons and stuff like that as well. So look at all these fucking rune pieces I've got. I've not even been through this loot tab yet. You guys are watching it live with me at the same time. I'm going over it at the same time. So I imagine I might have sold a couple pieces in here. I don't know what... Maybe it's on my other account. I'm not too sure. But a couple of Dragon Scimitars coming in here. Most likely from Demonic Gorillas. Dragon Battle Axes and stuff coming in from Vorkarth. 12,000 U logs. Like, 12,000. That's fucking insane. How do you get that many logs from PVMing? That is absolutely mental. Look at all these green dragon hides. God damn, boys. Then, of course, we've got some DK's loot down here. 65 Dagonoth bones. On this account, I can't actually pick them up because I don't have the Fremenic Elite done, but... we managed to get ourselves a Skeletal Top, Skierkull, Archer's Ring, Berserker Ring. There's some Dragon Limbs there from the Rune Dragons. Obviously, I haven't sold that part off just yet. But 462 Magic Logs. But yeah, for the most part, the big drops that we've gotten, we managed to get an extra set of Tassies right there. Why do I have a second Torture as well? I don't know, but we shouldn't have a second Torture there. And an Armadillo Helmet. So... not too much. We also managed to get a couple of Bandos boots. But as for big drops, I've been doing a fair bit of PVM in this year, and I've not gotten many big drops at all. It's actually quite depressing. I've gotten a set of Tassies, 3 sets of Bandos boots, an Arcane Prayer Scroll, and a Din's Bulwark. That's it. That's the entire year in big drops, and the rest of it has just come from normal loot. As you can see here, though, 116 milskis in the loot tab. Let's go ahead and get it out and get an actual price check. I'm going to ignore the Death and Blood runes because I buy them for supplies, obviously. Soul runes, though, they do come from drops. So let's go ahead and crack all these out. Nature runes I buy as well. Let's get all the herbs. I'm just going to try and price check most of the big stacks in here. So then we've only got to do 1 or 2 price checks. All right, beautiful. Full inventory here for the first price check. Let's go ahead and slap it on in there. 23 milli. Just in like herbs and a few gems and ores and stuff like that. A couple of magic seeds coming in there. It's actually nuts how much you make from PVMing these days, you know. If you go to like a boss like Bandos or something like that, you're not going to make too much in terms of actual raw GP from the drops until you get a drop. That's the only thing, you know. But if you go like Vorkarth or Zulrah or something like that, the drops that you get normally is what really makes up all the profit for you. So, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how that sort of shifted these days. Let's go ahead and get the second price check in here. Another 17 milli. We're starting to get down to the alchables and stuff now, but 3 mil in rune ore. What the fuck? Where's the rest of the money come from in this tab? A few dragon plate skirts and dragon med helms and stuff like that. It's basically all alchable drops that are coming from this price check. So, boys, I tell you what, this whole fucking bossing thing is pretty fun when you get to price check all your loot. Unfortunately, I don't get to sell it all off until the end of the year because we're going to try and keep track of it all. But let's get our third price check going. 18.3 milli in the third price check. God damn. And the final price check of the loot, boys, 23 mil. So, as you can see, we've got quite a bit of loot just in regular stuff. Obviously, I can get rid of these because they're pretty big drops that I'm not going to be keeping track of for the rest of the year. But what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get a Ring of Wealth out. And we're going to go over the amount of bosses I've managed to kill just on this account this year. Let's go ahead and view the boss log. Yeah, so as you can see here, only 25 Kriaras. I've only done one trip there. 131 Zillianas, 380 in total, and I've never got a drop, by the way, so getting pretty dry over at Zilly there. 264 Gradors just for a set of Tassies. Couple of Zammies. I don't remember actually killing Zammy, but fair enough. Few DKs going on there. 8 King Black Dragons. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. We've managed to snag a few crazy archaeologists and chaos fanatics there. Not too bad at all. Zulrah, 164 of those bad boys. 1 Jad, okay. 66 normal raids, 48 of the old Vorkarth, and 2 of the Theatre of Blood. Not a whole heap of bosses on this account, but we're going to go ahead and sling on over to my other account, and we'll see all the bosses we managed to kill on there. Oh, boys, it's a fucking tragedy over here. It's a genuine tragedy. I've not reset my streaks on all my accounts. I'm a fucking idiot. I've got to be one of the dumbest cunts I know. And I know a lot of dumb cunts. It's not that deep, boys, that we didn't reset the logs over on my other account. It's just most of the PVMing I've done this year, I've done on this account. Now, it might seem like 66 raids isn't much, but that's 30 hours right there. Vorkarth, not many there. A couple Theatre of Bloods. I need to catch up on those. But, you know, Zulrah, we got another 5 hours there. These fucking Grador kills took quite a few hours and stuff like that. And then, you know, on top of the fact that I've been making a video every day, I haven't had the most opportunity to go PVMing, but we've done a decent amount of bossing this year, and the loot tab does correlate. So, 116 mil in the loot tab, just in normal loots, which is really, really fucking nice. I'm not going to lie about it. Obviously, the big loots that you get from bosses have been pretty abysmal this year. But what I'm going to do now, we're going to go over the rest of the bank and see how that compares to the start of the year. Okay, so I've just gone back to my bank video to see what it was like at the start of the year. And we had 4 billion GP. And this currently says 2.71. So, hopefully on the rest of my accounts, there is a bit of money going around. 3 mil in the cash stack. The reason that I have such a low cash stack at the moment will become abundantly clear in a video I'm going to have coming out in a few days' time. I had a bit of a game against Lynx Ocarina and lost. And let's just say losing a lot of my cash stack was not the worst thing to come out of it. And I may be blessed with a RuneScape tattoo very, very soon. So look forward to that one, boys. But moving on through the bank, we've just got a bunch of random shit in here. A bunch of PK'd stuff. I have been enjoying the PK, and boys, you definitely know that I've been getting around that. A few random little tidbits here and there that I used to PK as well. I need to clean up this portion of the bank. 3 Kraken Tentacles. That should be in the loot tab. What are you fucking doing out here? Jesus, boys. 1,022 chins. This is from my the Plains of Main series, where we're going ahead and hunting all of the chins in one inventory. Don't know why I have a dark bow in here. All the redwood logs that I've chopped up to 97 wood cutting. ACB, that should be in the gear tab, as well as the Staff of the Dead. I don't know what I'm doing with all this shit, boys. I've just got it fucking all over the place in the bank. But let's get to the nice clean part of the bank, you know. Got 10 mil in runes and tabs and stuff like that for teleporting around the game. This account is where I have everything like nice, cut, clean, because this is where I do all my PVMing, and I have my house. Like, I've got 83 construction on this account, but I've only got 77 on my main, because I do all my PVMing on this account. But into the gear tab, things that have changed since the start of the year. We no longer have a rapier, an arcane, or a dragon hunter crossbow, and most importantly, we do not have a scythe of Vitur. Unfortunately, I just could not hold on to these whilst I was still doing other videos, like making my pure, making the Zerker and stuff like that. I had to spend so much money on those accounts that I just couldn't hold on to those things. However, you know, we still got our lance and our fucking insulated boots when we're doing the Rune Dragon ulting. I do need to sell off a couple of these items here. That'll give us a cheeky little boost to the cash stack. But yeah, looking to get that scythe back. I'll talk to you guys at the end of the video about what I'm planning to do with bossing towards the end. But let's go ahead and jump on the rest of the accounts and have a look where the wealth might potentially be. So over here on the flipping account, guys, yes, the flipping account does still exist. I'm working on episodes of this at the moment, but I don't want them to be like a weekly thing like they used to be. I want them to be more condensed, dense, more, I don't know, compact. I want more action to be in the videos when I upload them rather than being every week. But we got approximately 325 mil on here. So if we add that together, we got about 3.5 bill so far on the accounts. Really nothing to be said about this account. There's literally nothing in the bank except for all these feathers and stuff, which I will never be selling anyway. And 325 mil cash, because all I do with this account is flip. Moving on to my pure account, guys, my one defense pure. This is on a from scratch series at the moment. So we've got 5.6 mil in items plus that's 5 mil in emblems and another 2 mil in emblems. So 12.6 mil here. Really nothing to be, you know, to be talking about. You guys have seen the updates on this account. A video went out yesterday for that one, so exactly where it was yesterday. No spoilers there, which is very nice. And I believe I have one more account that might have some money on it. Let's have a look. Right, here we are on my my Zerker account, boys, which I'm currently working on. Currently trying to get the mining requirement for Dragon Slayer 2. Once I punch Dragon Slayer 2 out of the way, we just have to train the stats and get Monkey Madness 2 done as well, so 69 Slayer and stuff like that. But just have a quick look in the bank here. Yeah, 61 mil in this bank as well. And this is the last of the accounts. There's no other account that I have that has anything on it. And I've just added it all up and I'm at 3.1 bill. So somehow this year I've managed to lose an entire billion GP. Whether that's due to items deflating, I know I've spent quite a bit of money making accounts this year. Spent quite a bit of money on getting fighter torsos. Spent like 100 mil on that. I lost my cash stack earlier today. But then the PVMing surely should have made up for that, you know? I don't know. I haven't lost any money PKing or anything like that. I've definitely made money PKing. So I guess we managed to lose a bill this year, boys, which isn't great. But what I want to talk to you guys about now is what the plans are for the rest of the year for this account. I really, really do enjoy PVMing, guys. I love it. And what I want to do is come up with a new idea for a series. Like, because I have to come up with a video idea every day this year, I can't really just go and PVM. Nobody wants to just see me go PVM. You don't want to see a video of me saying, oh, look, I went and killed a boss with no goal in mind, but money. You know, I need to have some sort of goal in mind. So I'm coming up with an idea for a series which is going to involve me attempting to complete the collection log with the items. But having sort of forfeits and stuff like that, and maybe from scratch, we'll see how we go. But the first 3 months of this year, not as much PVM as I would have liked. Towards the end of the year, we're going to be doing a lot. Like I said, I want to get 1,000 Zulrah kills. I want to get 1,000 Vorkarth kills. I want to do 500 raids. I want to do a lot of PVM this year, guys. I am going to get it done. I want to finish up Theater of Blood. I want to get all the drops. I want to do fucking heaps of shit. But towards the end of the year, we will go ahead and get that done. Like I said, I'm going to have this new series coming out soon. It's essentially going to be me completing bosses, potentially from scratch. We will see how we go. But boys, that is the 3-month update on the bank, the loot from 3 months of PVMing, whatever you want to call it. Update, PVM, loot. It's all the same thing. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you guys enjoyed. It's a bit different to the ones we normally do, a bit more chilled, a bit more lax. I still hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in the next video tomorrow. take it easy. Yo, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode in EV365. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm putting out a new video every single day this year. Don't forget to click that bell icon as well so you get notified when it comes out. If you guys really enjoyed a video, you could also leave a like. That really helps out the channel to get the videos in suggested, and it's really good for channel growth. On top of that, if you are enjoying the videos and want to see some of these things get made live as they happen, I stream 5 days a week over on Twitch. Crazy stuff like this goes down very often. Boys.
Oh no, I know that noise. Oh, you have to.
I'm safe.
Oh, no,
I'm safe.
please.
I'm safe.
How much cash is that?
124 mil. Holy fuck. Muscles.
Hey,
Hey,
disgusting.
did you just fart?
It's fucking disgusting.
And if you just want to keep up with my day-to-day wheelings and dealings, you can also follow me over on Twitter at EVscapeOfficial. All links will be in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy.
Oh my god, I bet you got killed by a fucking bear. Oh my god.